Bum, 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 bum. Hiya. Can I have an apple? A red one. Now, give us a couple. Stick them in a bag. Give us, give us half a dozen. Nice bag of apples. There you go. How much is that?
£2.
Two pounds. There you go, £2. Smashing. There you go, nice bag of apples. Smashing. Enough respect. Yeah, sorry, I've just been out with, hanging around with some of my homies, right? Because some guys, right, they dissed me hood. Seriously, they dissed my hood, and I went round there and I went, oi, don't you ever diss my hood, right? And I went, you don't even know what that means. But I had a fight with them anyway, right? Oh, I've had the most terrible, terrible time, right? Here's what I've done, right? Gladiators come round my house, right? They come round my house and they went, oh, Millsy, we love you, blah, blah, blah. We want to go out with you, right? Have a date with you. So what I've said, right, was I got them and I said, right, because I thought Vogue's all right, OK, Vogue's all right, and Jet ain't there anymore, Falcon's all right, right, and Panther. So I said, what I want you to do is have a big pugil stick fight, right, and the winner I'll take out on a date and we'll have plenty, smooch, yo, enough respect, right? And it's all gone a bit pear-shaped because apparently Wolf won, right? So I've copped off. But you never know, it might come out for the best, right? It might be all right in the end. Here's something I've discovered, right? Look at this cleaner. I say to that cleaner, always close the cupboard, because you don't know, poor people might walk round looking through my window and see I've got a cupboard full of food and come in here and tidy up or something like that. But here's something I've discovered, right? This is very, very good. If you ever have any small children come round your house, look at that. You can give them that. Very beautiful dairy milk chocolate buttons. They'd love that, small children. That's fine. And if, maybe if they're Welsh people, you don't want to spend that kind of money, don't worry. Here you go, look. They'll never know the difference. They're cool. All right. They can have that. And, oh, here's something else, right? Oh, when I was out, I went out last night with Flojo. You know Flojo, right? The runner. She's a runner in America, right? She won't run fast enough for me. I caught her, right? And I went out with her. I took her dancing, because once I go, that's it. They're mine. And, of course, she got them nails, right? And I swear to God, we was at it till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And she scratched all my arms, right? All my face with her nails. In the throes of passion, she scratched all my face and all my hands, right? You can't see them now, because I've discovered this product. This is very good. Dear old Mr. Sheen, look. There you go, scratch remover, scratch cover. You can have any number of illicit affairs and you never get caught out. That's fantastic. Oh, yeah, you see the film that I made? You know the film? Well, you all saw it. Of course you all saw it, because it's one of the biggest selling films in the history of the world. Unfortunately, I didn't get the Oscar that I should have done for it, but Uma Thurman, bless her, did send me a little picture of us in the film together. That's me and Uma in Pulp Fiction. That's fantastic. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll stick around for a little while, right? I'll stick around for a little while. Obviously, normally, at this time, I would be out and about. I don't usually invite people to my homes, but I thought you'd like to see this. My splendid Thameside apartment, look. Beautiful penthouse apartment with all the glass front, overlooks the Thames. It'll be perfect once we've got the Thames here. Obviously, that's got to come. What you've got here is Venture Playground, in case I get kiddies come around, they can run up and down there. It's lovely. Garden, a terrace garden here for me. And you know Henry Moore, the sculptor, he done that for me. That's Henry Moore done that, that's fine. And obviously a bonsai tree. There you go. You get a couple more, have a bonsai forest. Fantastic. There you go. And sometimes if all my writing, I do novels, and if I want to work out of doors, I've got my office al fresco. And I sit in there and write stuff. There you go, Thameside apartment. Sans Thames. I was devastated. You probably read this if you read all the big gun papers like me, Telegraph, Guardian, Sport, things like that, right? They had a big competition to find the most popular poem, right, in the English language. And it was some dopey thing about I will not grow old, growing old disgracefully. And some other thing was second, not waving, drowning, right? That's nonsense. The most beautiful poem, right, is this. I always carry a copy of it with me, and I'll read it to you now. If you don't mind a bit of culture, I'll read you this. I've got to focus. I am somebody with a God-given right. Whether yellow, red, brown, black, or white, I am somebody. Everybody in this room is just like you. They may have different colour skin, they may come from a completely different part of the world and have a different culture to you, but they have feelings. And if you don't shut up and start listening as I talk to you, you're going to have real problems. Fantastic poem. Absolutely beautiful. It's a poem I first learned at school from this. I must show you this lady, right? Because I was so impressed by her, I actually went and made a TV programme about her.
I am somebody with a God-given right, whether yellow, red, brown, black or white. I am somebody. Everybody in this room, everybody in the world is just like you. They may have a different colour skin. They may come from a completely different part of the world and have different culture to you. But they have feelings, and if you don't shut up when I talk to you, you're going to have real problems in your life.
All right. This is a woman, right? She's a teacher. Let me tell you, this is her first day in class, right? It's her first, and what she's trying to do is stamping her authority on the class. This is what she had to say to us at the end of this documentary we made about her.
If you came back in 3 weeks' time, I should have asserted my authority by then, so they should be roughly the same. If they're not, then I've got problems.
So basically what we did, took her up on her offer, and we went back in 3 weeks' time to see how well she had asserted her authority.
I'm waiting for quiet! Now, a lot of you have already identified. I'm waiting for you to be quiet!
See, the other problem that she had, right, was the kids in the class were much funnier than she were, right? She had a fantastic sense of humour, right? For instance, she asked me this question, who can we depend upon, right? Nurses, doctors, policemen, people like that. They had their own ideas, obviously.
Who else do we depend upon?
I've got one. Yeah, go on then. Toilet.
That's perfectly reasonable. You can depend upon the toilet. It's as simple as that. Oh, here. This is the thing that's happened to me that I'm annoyed with. I've got this calendar, right? I've got this calendar, and look at that. That's wrong, that is. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. Look what they've done. Pamela Anderson, but that's my caravan there, look. That's my caravan in Chelsea, right? They got no reason at all to take photos of my caravan. Just in case, right, we do get sometimes people come up to me in the show and say, oh, it's a bit sexist, right? You're always showing pictures of Pamela Anderson, which we're not. The picture was of my caravan. She just happened to be there, which she is most days around my caravan, right? But, you know, just in case you are worried about that, go on, just for now. Here's something for the ladies.
Yes. Has anybody brought jock straps? No. No, is that... You got that box bit?
Yeah, real rough private. I haven't got much to show anyway, Sid.
I say one word, I say... The reason I start that, I just want you to prepare yourself, if you will. One of the most wonderful noises you'll ever hear with the tightening of the jockstrap. Listen up.
Tabled.
Yeah, nice and tight, please, Sid. A bit tighter, Sid.
No, and again, not enough. Listen very carefully. After the grunt.
Yeah, nice and tight, please, Sid. A bit tighter, Sid.
This is a programme actually about the Sumo, the British Sumo Championships, which were held. Just watch the programme. It was one of the most enjoyable I've ever made.
The British Championships was a very difficult competition. I was a number one, a British champion. I demolished everybody, to be honest. There wasn't much competition for me.
There you go. The British, they were held then, and the top 3 were to compete in the first World Sumo Championship. He won. He wiped the floor with everyone, right? All the guys in Britain who thought they could do sumo came, and he beat them to be the gold medalist and to be one of the top 3 who went on to represent their country in the World Championships. Here's another one.
I went down here, and there was only 3 of us turned up for the contest.
That was it. He got to represent his country. Why? Because he turned up. They stood there by the door and went, right, you're champion. Fella over there, the slightly subby bloke. Want a silver medal? Get in here. And that cabbie that brought you, he's a bit fat. Come here, mate, you're in the team. I'll show you a bit of the video. She should have gone with him. She could have gone with him. I'll show you a little bit of the video. This is them talking about their chances and their special training.
Brazil, they're hotly tipped, but they'd have to beat me to win it. And if I'm injury-free, I'm fighting fit, in the right frame of mind, then I've got every chance of winning it. I'll be very disappointed if I come second or third.
There you go. That's the British Bulldog spirit, right? And the reason they're so confident is because they've trained hard.
Basically, I'm just trying to put them away. I'm a great lover of cakes and sweets and chocolates, and I eat quite a few of them. And anything sweet, basically. Basically, I mean anything, to tell the truth. That's one of the big things about sumo training is the eating and sleeping. If I'd known that years ago, I think I would have been the first white European sumo wrestler. That's the sort of life I love.
That's the sort of life I love. Get up, eat, go back to bed. Fantastic. And have men go, oh, like that, out your bum. Fantastic. Let's have a bit more of them.
When I was in America, I met quite a few Japanese girls.
Oh, yes.
Well, I learnt my one famous Japanese line, Anatawa Totoro Otsukushi Desne. You're a very beautiful woman.
To use that.
I should think so. I normally get here once or twice. There's one way to learn a language, and that's to make love to a woman from that country. And I've had the odd opportunity to learn a sprinkling of Japanese.
So if you make love to a woman from that country, you learn Japanese. So you know the Japanese for, no, get off me, you fat girl, please. And also, it's sprinkling of Japanese. Here you go, look, there's me basic Japanese-English dictionary. Ana tawa totemo otu kushi desne. Which he says means what? You are a very beautiful woman. No, it means, I suspect you are a prostitute. Can I offer you money for sex? That's what it means. I swear, Ana tawa totemo otu kushi desne means that, all right? One of the problems with prime athletes like this, OK, is that they are subject sometimes to back strain. Obviously, because of the tremendous physical rigours of their trade, they can sometimes suffer these problems.
And, well, I suffer with backache when I'm putting on too much weight.
So what kind of training did you have to do?
Basically, eating I've been doing.
So you're in constant training at the moment?
Not constant training, but training. Basically, sort of just barging at one another. And my other teammates.
Is that essential? Do you have to do that?
Nah.
No, we don't have to. It just makes a bit of a break from the eating and sleeping, really. Look at these vases up there in the front of the house. As they are, OK, fine, no problem. But what about an elderly florist? Someone who's worked at Interflora for her entire working life, suddenly sees it and decides, oh, no flowers in there, and tries to shimmy up, tries to climb up and put them in. Now, imagine a nasty fall she'd have, eh? Hey, she'd come down there, she'd bounce off the car, next thing you know, the ambulance would be here, off to work for Charlie. There you go. Welcome back to Medinner and welcome to Hollywood Corner. That's me fanfare. This is my friends from all around the world have sent me things, and one of my very, very good friends is Tommy Lee, who's in Motley Crue. You may know Tommy Lee. And we had a little phone call when I phoned him up a little while back. He said, Tommy, I've given up the girls. I've had enough. I'm not going to knock around with any girls now, so any of my women lying around spare, you can have them, right? And he took advantage of this and married Pamela. And he sent me this, and it was a rather beautiful little card with it, and it said, as this owl has cleared the field of mice, you have cleared the field and let me go with Pamela, which is very nice. Which, for someone in Motley Crue, is a damn good lyric, really, where it comes down. There's something else I want to show... Ooh. All that thing's made me hungry. Apples. I've got some apples. I bought a bag of apples. Where's my apples? I bought a bag of apples, look. I thought, leave it on. I thought I know where they are. Forget it. Sorry, forget the apples completely. Coming back, right. I was telling you about these guys that made the film about went to Sumo, right? Anatawa totemo to kushi desne, right? Which I'm sure means not what he thinks. You're a very beautiful woman, but I suspect you're a prostitute. Can I give you money for sex? Anyway, he can speak fluent Japanese. That's one advantage he's got. And here he is in a local bar, you know, doing just that. Let's have a look at that, because you could learn from this. Haratoro sokota biru sekana. Biru kudasai. I don't understand.
What's you say? Konbanwa. It's English, yes. I say I can't speak Japanese. I'm a sumo tori, rikishi in world championships. Japanese, very, very nice people.
That's how you speak Japanese. You Japanese, very, very nice people. Right, I wish I could be there to warn you. I've a terrible suspicion that you've misunderstood this phrase of yours. So whatever you do, don't try it there.
Anatawa totemo kushi desne. Anatawa totemo kushi desne. In English, you're very...
She speaks. You are?
We are Rikishi.
Please get away.
Let's hope they don't go to London.
Let's hope they don't go to London and go to Wimpy and call one of the waitresses a prostitute. You please get out. Anyway, let's have a look at them now, discussing their chances.
For whispers, and they do think that the Great Britain team is a force to be reckoned with. And there's one or two whispers going round that they think we've got the technique and the ability to upset some of these more recognised sumo countries.
Now he started speaking Japanese. Listen.
Was going round that they think we've got the technique and the ability to upset some of these more recognised sumo countries.
The technique and the ability. Shall we just have a little look at this technique and ability, shall we? Excuse me, that is fat guys slapping each other. Whichever way you want to dress it up, mind you, what an attractive-looking man, by the way. I say it again. Let's see how they got on when they came up against a proper sumo wrestler, a Japanese sumo wrestler. Go on, use your technique and ability. Go on, him! All right.
I've never been beaten by anybody.
You've only fought your two fat mates, and one of them's got iffy back.
Well, the Japanese, they were visibly shaking in their seats.
Let's have a little look, shall we, at the Japanese visibly shaking in their seats.
I've never been beaten by anybody.
Laughing.
The Japanese, they were visibly shaking in their seats, and really, that was the battle one. To be honest.
Actually, they did frighten the Japanese. They did make the Japanese sit up and take notice, because the Japanese, as you'll clearly see from the gentleman in this shot, had never seen an arse quite that big before in their entire lives.
Boxing one round the face. That's, I realise now. If I get
Whoa! Hey, mister! Anyway, that was fantastic. There you go. Let's have a look now at the team talk. All right, this is the team talk that they're going to have. And, hey, Glenn Hoddle, if you're listening in, this is the kind of thing you should use to motivate your men.
Yeah. Condition your mind to win, win, win. Just think win, win, win. Think confidence, confidence, confidence. What I'm trying to say is, have some sake before you go on the dojo. Forget about your back, and just for one day, be Mr. Nasty.
Are you serious about the sake?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you want to see him.
Terry's
Honest.
A totally different man with a bottle of sake inside him.
It numbs the pain in my back, and sometimes I do get aggressive, so that's my medicine. Prescribed by the cat.
That's my medicine. So what you said there is, if you're going to have any chance at all in this competition, get pissed. So I can't imagine Angelo Dundee said, Mohammed, come here. Go and get half a bottle of scotch down your throat. You'll sort him out, right? But that is their philosophy. And what I'd like you to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is join me, if you will, in a little tribute, because you can watch this man, the prime of British athleticism, in full training. Rocky, Stocky. Just a quick run, just to round it up. Here they are at the kind of the photo call, as it were, on the day of the big competition itself.
How are you feeling today, son?
God, I had a bit too much to drink.
Jim Rosenthal, you're down there with the men. How are they looking? They're pissed. They're off their great big fat faces. Anyway, look, I've spent far too much time with you because I'd like to stay and chat, but unfortunately, I've got to go train him. See you later.
Bob Mills returns tomorrow night as he remains still in bed with Medinner. In a few minutes, Mark Moron and Eddie Brill are on Dr. Katz. Before that, though, Robin.
Around Paddington, what is the going rate for a prostitute?
I think generally they'll charge sort of between £20 and £30, depending on obviously what's wanted. Rumour has it that one of the girls does have a pensioners' day on Thursdays, where she charges half price. And another story about her is that one of her regulars didn't have any money, and so he gave her a bag of apples. That was her payment for her services.
My hood, and I went round there and I went, oi, don't you ever diss my hood, right? And I went, you don't even know what that means. But I had a fight with him anyway, right? Oh, I've had the most terrible time, right? Here's what I've done, right? Gladiators come round my house, right? They come round my house and they went, oh, Millsy, we love you, blah, blah, blah. We want to go out with you, right? Have a date with you. So what I've said, right, was I've got them And I said, right, because I thought Vogue's all right, OK, Vogue's all right, and Jet ain't there anymore, Falcon's all right, right, and Panther. So I said, what I want you to do is have a big pugil stick fight, right, and the winner, I'll take you out on a date and we'll have plenty, smooch, yo, enough respect, right? And it's all gone a bit pear-shaped because apparently Wolf won, right? So I've copped off. But you never know, it might come out for the best, right? It might be all right in the end. Here's something I've discovered, right? Look at this cleaner. I say to that cleaner, always close the cupboard, because you don't know, poor people might walk round looking through my window and see I've got a cupboard full of food and come in here and tidy up or something like that. But here's something I've discovered, right? This is very, very good. If you ever have any small children come round your house, look at that. You can give them that. They're very beautiful dairy milk chocolate buttons. They'd love that, small children. That's fine. And if, maybe if they're Welsh people, you don't want to spend that kind of money, don't worry. Here you go, look. They'll never know the difference. They're cool. They're all right. They can have that. And, here's something else, right? Oh, when I was out, I went out last night with Flojo. You know Flojo, right? The runner. She's a runner in America, right? She won't run fast enough for me. I caught her, right? And I went out with her. I took her dancing, because once I go, that's it. They're mine. And, of course, she got them nails, right? And I swear to God, we was at it till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And she scratched all my arms, right? All my face with her nails in the throes of passion. She scratched all my face and all my hands, right? You can't see them now, because I've discovered this product. This is very good. Dear old Mr. Sheen, look. There you go. Scratch remover. Scratch cover. You can have any number of illicit affairs and you never get caught out. That's fantastic. Yeah, you see the... Enough respect. Yeah, sorry, I've just been out with, hanging around with some of my homies, right? Because, some guys, right, they dissed me hood. Seriously, they did. Bum, 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 bum. Hiya. Can I have an apple? Yeah. A red one. Then give us a couple. Stick them in a bag. Give us, give us half a dozen. Nice bag of apples. There you go. How much is that?
£2.
£2. There you go, £2. Smash it. There you go, nice bag of apples. Smash it.